Hey everybody, it's Mum by Doug. Grab yourself a piping hot cup of coffee for this fireside chat. Hey, I wanted to thank you all. I posted the family tragedy video, and I want to thank you for your kind words and to let you know Kaya really is handling this better than the last one, the last guinea pig death a couple weeks ago, because that one was like her mama guinea pig, and this one was still kind of new to her, and although she was very upset, she's not quite as distraught as the last time. So thank you all for your comments, kind words. I read them all, and I've shared some of them with Kaya, so thank you very much. Now, on to the real order of business here. Sorry I have to wear my glasses in this video, but I'm going to be reading. The next question on the list comes from Sparkly21. Wanted to know, what age did I get married? Darla was 23 and I was 24. We had just turned 23 and 24 when we got married. And are you in oh, this comes from Wild Wind, WYLDEWYND. Says, are you and Sugar and Lance related or just good friends? We're just good friends. I didn't know Justin until I had a YouTube account, and he was my first or second subscriber. I can't remember because I accidentally unsubscribed him from me one time, right after he subscribed. And I made this desperate plea because I only had like 3 subscribers. I was like, Sugar and Lance, come back. I didn't mean to unsubscribe you. So he doesn't show as the first or second subscriber anymore, but that's why, because I accidentally booted him off and he came back. So we're just good friends. I just met Justin on YouTube, which is hilarious because now we know each other pretty well. Tunisian's wife asks, what's the wildest idea you've ever had for a YouTube video, but it ended up on the cutting room floor because, well, it was just too wild? Okay, this one's easy for me because I once was going to do a shower mo vlog. I had the camera set up and everything. Set the camera up, it was rolling, I'm in the shower doing this whole talking thing. When I set the camera up, I thought I had it set it up just to have me from, like, you know, the chest up. No, I replayed the video and there I am, completely naked. I wasn't even going to try to edit the lower portion of my body out. I just cut the idea altogether. So I tried to do a shower mo vlog. It ended up being R-rated, full nudity, and so obviously I ended up posting that on XTube. No, I didn't. It's gone. I deleted it. I don't even think Darla watched it. I can't remember. Dusty Sheets asks, I see a picture on the wall behind you in every video, and I've sat here and tried to figure out what it is. But with the angle it's on, I can't tell. Help a sister out with that, will ya? Well, Joy, you're in luck, because the picture you're talking about, I'm sure, is this one right here. So, in preparation for this video a couple nights ago, no, I guess last night, I took a photograph of the picture. And before I show you the photograph of the picture, the story behind it is that belonged to my wife's mother. And it was in their house until her dad died just about a year and a half ago. And so when that happened, this was a treasured picture of her mom's. It's by an artist by the name of Sandra Cuck, and it's an original, or it's a numbered original, whatever, print, lithograph, I don't know what you call it, but it's priceless to us, and it probably has some value as well, I don't know. It doesn't really go with our decor, but it was special for sentimental reasons, so it's on our kitchen wall now. So here it is. User 021246 says, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Well, let me tell you, it takes somewhere between 144 and 252 licks. And I only know that because I'm a big old nerd, and I went out to www.tootsie.com/howmany. That's www.tootsie.com/howmany. And there are various scientific studies out there by different universities on this question. The results of those studies varied, but I found anywhere from 144 to 252 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Thank you for your question. You also asked, how did you choose your daughter's name? Well, we got a baby names book, or we borrowed one, and we also went to babynames.com. And we just started putting names on a list. We had about 50 for boy names, 50 for girl names, and when Darla was 5 months pregnant, we found out we were going to have a girl, so we knocked 50 names off the list because those were boy names, and we were left with 50 girl names. And then we started considering middle names and how it sounds with our last name. And the name Kaya had been on the list from just about from the get-go, and we wanted something different. Although there's lots of Kayas out there now that didn't used to be. But we liked the way it sounded, and it sort of rolled together with her first, middle, and last name all put together. And her middle name is Nicole, so it's Kaya Nicole. And that's kind of how we ended up with it. So thank you for that question, too. I have 4 minutes to get to all of Silver Scream Girl's questions. Beth, thank you for your questions. And yes, you're a rock star, as you mentioned in your own comment. Let's see. What sort of student was I? Was I good or just passing? I was a great student all the way up through middle school. In high school, I sort of started slipping a little bit, and I would say I was just passing through high school. And when I started taking college classes, I started doing very well. I got great grades because I was paying for it all myself out of my pocket. So I was one of those people that had a lot of potential but didn't apply myself. So until later in life, and as I got older, I applied myself more and more. Have I ever had longer hair? Show a picture, please. I had a mullet. I had a mullet in the 80s just like everybody else who was cool. I had a mullet, and I can't find a picture right off the bat. I'll dig through some old pictures and try to find one, but it's not going to get into this video. I already know it because I'm not digging through my closet because our closet's a wreck. I'm sorry, but I had a mullet. Bad. And when I had a mullet, this is in the 80s, my hair also stood straight up in a ridiculous spiked punk rock looking stupid fashion. Okay. Have I ever smoked pot? I don't think I understand that question, so I'm just going to skip it. How many jobs have you held in your life? I think I counted correctly, and I counted 8 jobs altogether. Now that counts jobs that I had in high school, jobs that I had that were part-time in addition to full-time, but the truth is, ever since I was 20, I've had one job. So this will be my 17th year of having the same job. So one job for the last 17 years, but 8 in my lifetime. Was I ever mean to an old man or old lady a mean old man or lady in my neighborhood? I don't remember having any mean old men or women in my neighborhood, so I don't think I was ever mean to any old mean men or women in my neighborhood. Why do I think I'm running out of ideas? I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. How did I become so damned gangsta? Well, I think it's because I grew up in Compton, and I had to choose, was I going to be in the Bloods or was I going to be in the Crips? Or was I going to be in La Familia? So, being that I fit in better with the Bloods, I just decided to join that gang, and that's kind of how it all came together, and that's just how I roll. That's how I became so damn gangsta. Okay, thanks for all those questions, Beth. I have 1 minute. I can get to more questions. These come from JRT31169. Are you laughing at me? No. If you could visit one place in the world with no regards to money or anything monetarily involved, where would it be? You know, I think I'd like to go somewhere in Africa, like an exotic, tribal, African experience where I get to live among a tribe or something like that. I just think that would be amazing. Amazing. You know, someone asked me this question 5 years ago, and I said either Africa or India. Lo and behold, a year and a half later, I was in India for 6 months, so I got to be careful what I ask for. Do I prefer skiing in the winter or beach in the summer? Beach in the summer, no question about it. I am a hot weather person. I do not like the winter. I get all bleh in the winter, so that's it. I am out of time. Y'all take care. I'll have another edition of Answers to Questions coming up soon. I'm going straight down the list in the order they were received. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I love your comments. I love you as subscribers. Peace out. Bye.